It's okay to be unhappy. That's a pretty radical statement for here in our modern world, right? We're taught that everything should make us happy and that happiness is actually the goal. We are actually taught when we study Eastern religions and enlightenment and non duality that that's the point. Happiness, bliss, sublime, whatever. What if instead we actually admitted that we're not happy all the time and that's just fine? Being happy all the time would actually be very, very stressful. I mean, like, when would you sleep, right? But come on, let's be honest. We're not happy all the time. Nobody is. Lots of people fake it, and the faking it is very stressful and very damaging to other people. Um, I mean, we have the big self-help gurus who actually teach happiness all the time, and they look happy. Well, they've got millions of bucks. That kind of helps, right? But what about you and me? Those moments. What about when you're just sitting there calmly? Are you really happy? What about if you're just simply content? Is that good enough? In our world of commodities, it's not. We're constantly being bombarded with things that are going to make us happier. I mean, we have huge computer algorithms that constantly bombard us with, the next product that's going to make us happy, or the next emotional trick that's going to make us happy, or the enlightenment trick, or the spiritual goal, raising all our chakras, or whatever. But what if it was okay to just be unhappy? I mean, it's even okay to be very, very sad. Things don't always go right. And if we allow sadness to just be a natural part of our lives, then we learn from these things. Because, I mean, it's uncomfortable. You do want to get away from things that are uncomfortable. But if we let these uncomfortable things be an actual part of our lives, then we learn the skills that are necessary to build a good life. And we're way less annoying to other people. And maybe that should be the prime point. I mean, if you're just happy all the time, how annoying is that for all the people that are having problems? Now, there is a happiness that can be shared, but that's like a calm happiness. It's not a drugged out happiness, and that drugged out happiness is almost what we're looking for, almost what we've been taught to expect out of our lives. That's how we teach little children. We teach them that they always have to be happy. We're always constantly distracting them with the next little thing that's going to make them happy. But what if we could just be what we are at all times? And you'll find that it's way more relaxing and real to just simply be relaxed, to just simply be content. And that's not really happiness. It's just kind of like a buzz of being. And then think of it from the point of non-duality. If you think you always have to be happy, then two things are going to happen. One, you're going to constantly pretend that you are. And pretending is literally the opposite of duality, of non-duality. That is duality, because you're pretending to be something that you're not. Or you're going to actually notice when you're unhappy. And then you're going to feel like an angst about the unhappiness itself. Instead of that, this is part of life. This is the way human beings are. We have a range of emotions, and they go everywhere, and they're not wrong. They're actually fabulous clues to help us live our best lives. So give up on the idea of happiness. It's just too stressful to try to be there. Way better to just be a decent, real human being, and hopefully caring and kind for others, which is another benefit of not trying to be happy all the time, because then you feel your own sadness, you feel your own angst, you feel your own, anger and fear. And so when you see other people feeling these things, you can relate and be compassionate and maybe even have an idea how to help. Kind, caring, relating to others, these things are way, way more important than happiness.